All right, so in this video, I'm going to go over exactly how to get Google Ads clients with cold email. And I'm going to go over the exact 5 steps that I take for my clients to help them scale their Google Ads agency. So the only way to scale is by getting, by having appointments, by having sales opportunities. So just, as a little bit of proof, this is just, since this month started for one of our clients. And I mean, this is just what you need in general. You need a bunch of sales meetings, you need a bunch of sales calls if you're going to close clients, right? So let's just go over the exact 5 steps. So step number 1 is creating your outbound sales funnel with your landing page and video sales letter. Step number 2 is getting your cold email system set up. Step 3 is building out your lead list, your contact list. Step 4 is sending out emails, and then step 5 is closing deals. So let's go step by step, and let's start at your outbound sales funnel. So without an outbound sales funnel, cold email will not work for you, period. The shit will not work for you, bro. The shit will not work, right? It's too easy to get into cold email nowadays. It's too many people trying it, too many people doing it terribly, and when the cost of entry to anything is low, or, the barrier of entry is low, you have to stand out because everybody's doing it, right? So your outbound sales funnel needs 3 things at a bare minimum. That's going to be a niche specific landing page, a video sales letter, and a book a call button, right? So let me show you what this looks like when it's done wrong, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's done right. So this is what one of my clients' pages looked like before we started working with him. And as you see, increase your revenue 10 to 100K per month with Google, with our Google Ads Accelerator. That is not, very specific. So the main issues here is this page speaks to everyone, which means that it literally speaks to no one, right? So unless you have crazy case studies, you cannot have a general landing page. At least you can't have one and expect it to work. So it needs to be specific. So if you're targeting lawyers, call out lawyers. Your page should be all about lawyers, right? So let me show you what this looks like when done right, right? So this is the same client. Now we have niche specific landing pages for him that actually resonate with the people seeing the page. So if you're an insurance agency owner or you own a healthcare business, these 2 different landing pages will actually speak to you. It will actually resonate with you. And because of the headline and, the thumbnail, you're going to be curious to see if that's true. So then you're just going to watch the video, right? So I'm not going to go in depth in this video, at least, on how to create a VSL, but in your VSL, you should explain who you are, what your company does, who you do it for, some of your past results, and then, invite the viewer to book a call. So I will have a video that I'm making soon that goes over completely how to do a VSL. So, make sure you stick around for that. Right. So the next step is going to be setting up your cold email system, right? So volume is key. Volume is key. And I can't stress this enough. Volume is key, right? So for us, let me just go in here. Okay. So if we go in here and just look at specifically for this client, just the type of daily volume that it requires. So this is one campaign that's going, sending about 1,200 or 1,300 emails a day. Another campaign also going, sending a couple hundred a day. And then another campaign going, sending, a couple hundred, nearly 1,000 a day, right? So all total, that's over 2,000 emails a day, right? And that's the type of volume that it takes to really win, to really scale, and to really grow with cold email. So to start, you should set up at least 10 domains, at least 20 email accounts, and really I would say at least 20 domains, 40 email accounts. Okay, so if your agency name is Top Dog Media and your website is topdogmedia.com, then you want to create sending domains such as gettopdogmedia.com, trytopdogmedia.com, demotopdogmedia.com, etc. And just watch my other video, that goes over the full setup. So next is building out your email list. Okay, so for the most targeted list for a PPC agency, you should be going after businesses that are already running Google Ads. So for that, you're going to need a tool like PPC Reveal or PPC Ad Lab. So let me hop in here and just show you what this looks like. So for this campaign right now, what this is doing is it's going out for car insurance. Let's get back in here. Here we go. For car insurance keywords in Houston, these keywords, it's going and pulling all of the advertisers, it's going and pulling all of their ads, and it's going to check this every 2 hours for the next 7 days. Okay, so then once this is done, we're going to be able to, export this full list and use the data that we get back here to reach out to only the people that we know are advertising on Google. So we'll see, who has the biggest market share or who's running the most ads, and we'll reach out to the people a little lower down on the list and let them know, hey, this is what your competitor is doing. Here's how we can help you beat them, right? So if you do it this way and you go after people already running Google Ads, it's a different sale because you don't have to sell them on the concept of Google Ads. You just have to show them that you can do it better than they're currently doing, right? So to get even more leads, which you're going to need, you can't just rely on PPC Reveal or PPC Ad Lab because, it's not going to be enough leads. So you're also going to want to use tools such as Apollo, Nimbler, etc., or D7 Lead Finder to build lists, quickly and efficiently. So this is Apollo. I have a video going over how to set up a list here, so check that out. Nimbler, basically same concept. You can go, by basically anything you need. So work email, personal email, cell phones, job title. You can go by SIC code, company size, etc. And then D7, that's more for local scraping. And I also have a video going over that. But yeah, so if you're using something like Apollo or Nimbler, these are the job titles you're probably going to want to go after. So owner, CEO, co-founder, founder, digital marketing director, head of growth, etc. And if you are going to use D7 or, Outscraper to scrape Google, what you can do is just simply go find a list of the biggest US cities and then, scrape them for your niche, right? And then one thing that I just wanted to add in here is if you're using something like D7 or, scraping with Google, you want to pair that with something like FindEmail or Prospeo, because those will allow you to enrich domains to find the owner's contact name and email. Because when you go to D7 and you pull a list, let me see if I can find one really quick. Here, let me just pause it and find a. Okay, so yeah, so this is what a list that you get from Apollo looks like. So it only has, the generic email. So what you can do after you get the list is you can just copy all the website URLs, put that into Apollo in right here where you just put in the company URLs, and then it'll spit out some of the ones that it could find, right? So that's what I'd recommend if you're building a local lead list or if you're scraping, with Google, just so that you can get better contact info, right? So the next thing you want to do is send cold emails. So just keep it simple. What I'm showing you here is, the template that we use for pretty much every campaign that we have, right? This is our golden email template. You can find it here and the follow-up email. I'm going to leave the download link to this template in the description below, and you can download it for free, right? So just keep it simple. All right, so then what do you say when people reply? So at this point, you should have set up your funnel correctly. So you will be replying to people and sending them your landing page with your VSL and a booking link. So once you reply, most people will just go to your landing page, watch the VSL, and book a call. If they don't book a call right away, but they showed interest and you sent them your landing page, then you just keep following up with that person until they say yes or no. Because sometimes it can take a bunch of follow-ups before someone actually books a call. And as you see, just talking to my client here, it took 7 calls or 7 follow-ups with this one guy before he booked. I just found an example here as well. So reached out once, followed up, he replied. Sent over the video, no reply, no reply. Then he replies again. He says, send over the video. And, it's like, we already sent it, but sure, here it is again. No reply, follow up. And then he finally booked a call, right? So if somebody shows interest, you follow up with them until they book a call or they tell you to F off, right? And if they don't ever say that, you just keep going. So last thing you really need to do after you get on the calls is just, close. Like, just get on the discovery calls and close. I'm not going to go over that, at least this process in this video, but I will be making another video going over our two-step sales process, which is discovery call, learn about the prospect, see if you can help, and then a proposal call where, you actually go over what you discovered on the first call, and then your proposal is going to be very specific, to their exact needs. All right, so I hope you found this video useful, and if you want me to set up a system like this for your business, or if you want us to, fully handle everything and book the appointments for you, then feel free to schedule a call with us down below, and I will see you in the next one.